Oh, welcome. I'm Trish. Welcome to your pick a card reading for this week. I hope that this brings you the answers that you need. Please choose from group 1, 2, or 3, which is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Take a moment, see which one resonates with you most today, and I'll be back with your reading. Welcome back, group 1. Okay, so the card you've selected today is the Horse card, and that's about an opportunity. So it's about seizing the opportunities that are laid before you. It can also be opportunity in the form of challenge, so obstacles or challenges that are in your path that become opportunities. So let's have a look into your cards and we'll see what we can find for you, group 1. Okay, first of all, I'm very drawn to notice the suppression card and keeping something to yourself. So it's either like you've been locked in or locked down for so long, or you're keeping things or your thoughts or opinions to yourself. It's almost like down the bottom here, you don't want to participate in gossip, but there's things that you know that you're keeping to yourself. Now, may not be for everybody. This may just be for some people, but the energy that I'm getting here is about something being locked behind closed doors. So either something that you're holding onto, could even be from the past, it could be memories, it could be things that you've locked away and hidden in the background, but because also this is a background card down here as well. So it's almost like, okay, what's happening here, I'm feeling, is the needing to speak up for yourself. As you can see here, the card of learn to speak up. So it's like you've held something back for so long, or you haven't been able to express yourself properly, or you haven't wanted to tell the secret you haven't told. Here it's saying that you need to learn to speak up about things that have been hidden behind closed doors. For some of you, it could just be that you've been locked away for so long, like you're not emerging out into the world. You feel safe and secure in your own confides or your own area that you're kind of locked behind. Could even be like a self-imposed prison, like you feel safe and comfortable behind locked doors or behind in your own little sanctuary, your own little world here. Now I'm feeling also we've got the Capricorn card here, which is all about responsibilities and doing the work, putting in the effort. It can be challenges and obstacles as well, but it's right next to be responsible or your responsibility. So here I'm feeling like you needing to, for some of you, it's about taking a level of responsibility for what's played out, and not just holding it all back or closing the door on it or ignoring it. I'm even getting here. For some of you, you're needing to take responsibility for things. Okay, there's a fair bit going on here. We've got the Hierophant in reverse, and that's just a card of not following the crowd, not going with the flow, very Aquarian kind of energy. It's about, doing things your own way, doing things the way you want to do them, not conforming to mainstream. So finding enjoyment or finding growth from outside of the mainstream. So not just conforming to, book smarts or the way you've been taught in the past, or believing everything that you're told. It's like you're finding truth, actually, is what I'm feeling. Finding truth in the non-conventional. So it's like you're seeking out things that are a little bit different, and you're finding truth there, but you're finding kind of like peace and security there as well. Like it's like you're almost like you're locked away from the world. So the sense that I'm getting here is that kind of Aquarian energy where you're dislocated or dislodged from community, and you feel safe and secure in your own energy. But I'm feeling here that you're finding, maybe if you're finding like-minded people, or finding people that your flow is what I'm getting. So like they get your flow, like get your the way you are here, and I feel this unlocks new doors for you. But it's also about speaking up and learning to speak truth too. It's funny that I keep pulling back truth, so I don't know if this is a thing about, rumors and truth and gossip, or if this is like a truth seeking thing, or somebody that's really wanting to go deep and find the truth and get the answers. So I'm getting a lot of truth going on here, and also having to speak about it. So learning to speak about what's good, what's truthful, what's right. So I'm feeling, and your responsibility, actually, it's feeling like almost like you've got a level of responsibility to teach others what you know, or speak the truth as you know it. So it's about not just keeping it to yourself, and even if it is a little bit different and unique, because we had the Hierophant in reverse, even if it's a little bit out there or non-mainstream, it's still about not being scared to speak up or stand up and say, hey, I'm a little bit different. Now we also have, so the light shines on these a little bit, so I can't see. We've got the 5 of Wands here in the upright position. Okay, so here is about choosing your moment. So choosing the opportunities that are right for you. So it's okay. So what I'm feeling here is there's a level of speaking, but being afraid to speak in case people don't agree with you. So because it's sitting right next to the Hierophant in reverse, which is opposite of mainstream, so it's unusual. It's about being different to the just a normal mainstream, everybody else, what everybody else is doing. But there feels to be almost like you're having to defend your opinion, or worried about your opinion being different to everybody else. So it's like you're coming to terms with okay, it's like almost like you're deep diving down rabbit holes, and it's like you're too scared to speak about what you're discovering, even though it feels good to you. It's like you're worried about what everybody else is going to think about you, that you're some crazy tinfoil hat person or something. So that's for some of you, but I'm getting that energy. I will come back and read the overall energy here as well. It's a quest for meaning too. So we've got the quest for meaning that I've just noticed here as well. Quest for meaning is like a search for truth. It's a search for, what your mission is, what you feel called to do. Also, going deep with something, discovering truth, discovering exploring, and it's about learning new things, or learning things in an unconventional way, so non-conforming to mainstream. Here I'm feeling also okay, you've got a really good foundation, because I'm looking at the 4 of Wands. It is in reverse, but it comes from a really firm foundation. I feel like it's like 4 walls around you. What I'm feeling like is your upbringing is very conventional, is how I'm feeling to explain this. You've got this conventional upbringing or understanding of the way the world works, but it's almost like you're starting to discover that maybe things aren't as conventional as what you were led to believe, or what you were programmed. Here is what I'm feeling for you. Now, okay, so I'm going to pull in some positive things of what's going on around you. Okay, so we've got the Fool, and the Fool says it's time now to set forth on a journey. It may be a journey that you haven't been on before. It may be like a deep quest for meaning. It's like a search for yourself, a search for your soul, a search for your truth or mission. It's like this engaging and coming out from behind these closed doors, and it's like where you've been locked away. But I feel like it's a feeling and a sense of duty or responsibility. So it feels to be like something you really feel you're meant to do. So it's like discovering your purpose, or all of a sudden it's like you've been highlighted something, and it's like growth, because we've got the Jupiter as well as the growth card. So we've got these two lining up here, which is Jupiter, which is all about growth, expansion, luck. It's about things being big, growing, and opportunities arising. And you've got the opportunity card here as well. So there's opportunities on your horizon for you to go big or go home, is what I'm hearing. So it's about opening the doors and coming out of your little bubble, and it's like you're really going to grow and expand. So it feels to be like this little seed growing inside of you of, okay, I want to know the truth. I want to search for truth, and I keep coming back to truth because I'm questing. I feel like I'm seeking and I'm searching. So whether your truth is your personal truth, who you are, what's happened in your family, your truth for knowing what really went on, it could be your truth for knowing what's going on in the world. It could be your truth for your mission of your soul, what you're really here for. But I'm feeling like you're starting to, this light bulb moment's coming on, and it's like you're really getting answers, or you're getting these opportunities for growth and expansion, for something that's really going to light you up, something that really is what you're here for, what your purpose and intention is. But because we have the Capricorn card here, the Capricorn is an earth sign, and it's all about, putting boots to the ground, being willing to do the heavy lifting and being willing to work hard to achieve whatever it is that you're setting out to achieve. So it's about taking levels of responsibilities to get the work done and do what needs to be done. But I feel, and also like it could be like something completely new, completely different, completely out of the mainstream. It feels to be completely out of your normal sphere of what is considered normal to you. It can be very different, because especially it's sitting here, I'm feeling it's sitting like diagonal to the Hierophant in reverse, but it's sitting with the Five of Swords in the upright position. So it's sitting with the Five of Swords above, which can be either a mental fight. You could, because mental, where the swords are all about speech, communication, mental thoughts as well. It's the mental realm. So it could be you fighting with yourself, fighting with, there's a sense here that I just don't know if what I have been doing is the right thing, or I feel like I'm needing a change. I'm feeling like I really am getting this growth and this urge bubbling up to actually want to get out there and do it. And whether that is, speaking up, learning to speak, learning to share, learning to teach, but questing, I feel like it's a really deep understanding of who you really are. It brings that light to you. Now I feel also, there's a sense here going on that you're sick of something going on around you. So there's something happened that you've maybe put up with for a long time, maybe been behind closed doors, maybe you've shut off to it, maybe you've ignored the problem, maybe you've in some way you've suppressed it. It could be something from the past that you've blocked out, it could be something that's going on around you that you kind of ignore, but it feels like as you're getting to a point where you're had enough of that. Now I feel you can't grow anymore while you're surrounded by that part of you that's locking itself away. It's like a gatekeeper or like a light bearer, and you're a light bearer, but you've got a gatekeeper. So something, whether that it could be a person or it could be a thing or a problem or something that's kind of dimming your light. It's restricting you. So what I'm getting here, because Capricorn is also Saturn, and that's restriction. So it's saying that it's restricting you, but you're like this growing light that just wants to grow and expand, and it's like all these things are just going to blow wide open. That's the sense that I'm getting. You've been restricted for too long, you've been closed off for too long, or you've been held back or held down for too long, and I'm feeling like you're finally just going to come out with who you are, or come out with what's happened, or you're going to speak your truth, you're going to search for truth, search for meaning, and I feel like it's really bubbling up. And I'm also seeing down here we've got some extreme emotions. We've got now we've got the Neptune card as well. So this is Neptune in my deck. So this is it's called mood swings. So it could be somebody around you that's having mood swings. It could be you. It could be somebody around you that's going through some mood swings. I am feeling like you're wanting to rip things up, and maybe you've had enough of people around you acting a certain way, or you're having mood swings because you're not tolerating people's crap anymore. And that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like you've been withdrawn, you've been just taking it in, pushing it down in the darkness somehow, because you've got the Hermit card. You've been in the dark. Okay, so the end card that I have for you is the Abundance card. So it's about opportunities provided from the universe, and it feels like your prayers being answered is what I'm getting, but it feels like it's like help, guidance and assistance also coming in from spirit is what it feels like. So your spirit team helping and guiding you, because this feels a little challenging, and it feels a little challenging because it's like out of your comfort zone, because we've got the Hierophant in reverse. So it feels like it's out of your comfort zone, and it's going to take a lot of hard work for you to do this, or for you to stand up for yourself, speak your truth, learn to speak up, find the truth of a situation, because we're questing for meaning here for why something's happened, or why things are the way they are, or why the world is the way it is. It's like a quest or a need to, but it's a growth. It's all about growing, and it's you growing, and it's this spark inside of you growing as well, and expanding. And it's like going to be held down anymore. You're not going to be locked down anymore. You're not tolerating that anymore. There's like, it's at an explosive level where you're not taking that anymore. So let's pull some. Okay, we've got growth, we've got opportunity. So we've got some really positive cards on the table for you. We've got abundance and help from the universe coming in here as a positive card. We have opportunities, even if they are in the form of challenges. For some of you they are, for some of you they're just opportunities. But I feel it feels to be a little challenging because it's different, and it feels like you've got to work hard, or it's going to take a bit of work for this to happen and this growth to happen, whatever it is. So for some of you it is seeking truth, for some of you it's starting a new venture that could be a little bit different, or you've got to fight for your rights, or you've got to fight for the opportunity, or you've got to fight for yourself, or fight for your business, or whatever it is, you're fighting for something. And it's like you've got these opportunities, you've got opportunities to grow and expand, and that also brings confidence as well. So Jupiter brings in confidence. So it's like you're finally getting the confidence to speak up or stand up or put yourself out there or to grow. But you've come from this suppression energy, which is also down here with the Hermit. So you're coming from that, and the cards are saying you're coming into an opportunity of growth and expansion that's going to take work. So you've got to be willing to do the work. But I feel they're very beautiful cards, saying count your blessings here with the Four of Wands. In reverse, it's saying count your blessings. So don't look at this from the standpoint of this is a challenge, this is difficult, it's too hard for me to do. Look at it from an opportunity of the universe bringing you blessings in there to help you with this, because this is a growth on your spiritual path. It's your journey, your soul's journey, and it's an opportunity for growth and expansion here. So look at it from the blessings point of view, is that the universe is here to help you with this. It's an opportunity, and you're really going to grow and get confidence and expansion from this opportunity, but you have to do the work. So thank you so much for joining me, Group 1. I hope you got the messages that you need. Welcome back, Group 2. Okay, I hope you get the messages you need out of this reading. Now, this is the most Taurus reading I've ever seen. So we've got a lot of Taurus themes going on throughout your reading. So let's get into your reading. Now, looking at your card, you've got the Tiger card. You've chosen the Tiger, and that's all about pursuing your goals, pursuing your dreams. It's about stalking energy, as in, sitting back, watching, thinking about it, planning, and then planning your attack. So it's putting a lot of thought and strategy into how you're going to do something before you actually do it. So I feel like there's a lot of intelligence behind there, and there's a lot of forethought and planning. It's not like you're going to jump into something and, just do it without any forethought or any planning at all. Now, that's very Taurus. Taurus is they're an earth sign, but it's about they're not going to step outside of their boundary spontaneously. So it's that kind of energy of really putting thought into it and doing things nice and slow, because I'm actually seeing the Tiger creeping. It's like slowly, it's not just pouncing and running yet, it's still kind of just stalking its prey. It's kind of just creeping, and I feel like that's where you are. You're still in this slow and steady kind of energy. And also Taurus is very slow and steady as well. It's like it's giving me energy of just loving surroundings and peaceful surroundings. That's Taurus. So it's about being in your comfort zone, wanting to feel safe and secure, feeling like you're having all your needs met, and it's about not really going much past your paddock. So it's about being content and safe in your little your paddock, and I'm feeling like it's like you're maybe being like the Tiger. And that's very brave, that's very Aries. So it's about creeping, and it's about maybe I'll look beyond the boundaries. It's about I'll do this very slowly. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling as I bring it in. This Tiger doesn't feel to be pouncing and running and being aggressive or being very Aryan like Aries energy. It's more Taurus energy, as in it's just being cautious. It's just tippy-toeing, and it's like it's being very cautious is what I'm feeling. So whatever is going on around you, it's got that energy of taking it slow, being very meticulous about it, being very forward thinking, and just very cautious in the energy around it. Now I've got the Grounded card, as you can see in the top corner, and that's also a Taurus energy as well. So even if you're not a Taurus, it doesn't matter. We're bringing in energy around you at the moment, and the energy that's coming in around you is Taurus energy. There could be somebody around you that's Taurus that's coming into your energy field. Could be that you have Taurus in your birth chart in a prominent position, but it could also just be the energy that's surrounding you is that kind of stable, earthy, grounded kind of energy. And that's what it's saying. It's about becoming grounded. So even if you are a Taurus, doesn't mean that you're a grounded person. It means you're learning to be grounded. And this is what this card is saying, is that you're learning to be grounded. You're learning to take things slow. You're learning to be cautious in things that you do. You're learning to not just run and charge like a tiger or like a Aries. You're learning to be more, you're grounded, and you're more, cautious and thinking about what you're doing before you do it. Now I'm also seeing here that you're following signs, so it's about and I feel like you're getting a lot of signs around you, so it's about following those signs into where they will lead. Now next to that you've got insight, so isn't that's interesting, those two together? So it's like signs are giving you a little bit more insight into direction that you're going. So it doesn't even feel to be like a choice or direction. It just feels like you're just taking things slow, or you need to take things slow, and you're being very cautious in the matter, but you're following the signs. So I feel like you're very intuitive, and even if those signs are not physical, which I feel they could be, but I'm feeling them, that could be coming in the form of like birds or nature, because we are getting in that Taurus kind of energy. So you could be bringing in like birds could be coming around you, or like different animals, or it feels to be very nature signs. Could even be feathers, and they come from the spirit realm, they come from the air, but I'm feeling it's kind of earthy things. Now earthy things can also be practical things as well, things that could talk about changes around your home, because we're talking about the earth signs and the earth suits here. So we're talking about things, changes or things going on around your wealth, how you support yourself, how you make your money, how you your assets and things that you accumulate, things that make you feel comfortable, that make you feel safe, things that your job, even like your job's another one of those things. So it could be about being very cautious in your job, so your work life, your role life, there's some caution there that's needed. And I'm just saying you're not well, there is a warning card. I was going to say there's no warning cards, but there is a warning card. So it is just asking you to be cautious at the moment. Don't just charge in like a tiger that's in this full hunt. You're in this stage of just looking around you and just assessing the situation completely, making sure that you have that sense of security. So even if you're not a Taurus, it's asking you to bring the energy of the Taurus in, which is all about making sure that you feel good, you feel safe, you just want to be content and comfortable in your comfort zone. So it's about not pushing too far out of your comfort zone at this stage. We're still just staying within the confines of this boundary here for some reason. Also getting here, speaking of, we've got in your comfort zone there as well. That's why I'm saying this reading is so Taurus. It's like that's about, being grounded, which is an earth suit. Taurus is an earth sign. So it's about being grounded, being comfortable, being in your comfort zone. And here it's saying in your comfort zone. Here to feel the senses is also a Taurus energy. And that's because the Taurus just want to be of the earth, and they want to smell the smells and hear the sounds and engage in all the beauty that the earth has to offer. Now I did get a download yesterday about taking the time to ground in nature. Actually what they showed me was somebody laying on a grass on a picnic mat. Actually they showed me, whether there's food there or not, I don't know. They weren't drawing my attention to actual eating, which Taurus isn't enjoyment of eating thing. It's about enjoyment of the senses, Taurus. But the vision they showed me was just remembering to lay on the ground, on the grass, getting grounded and just be. So it's about allowing the signs to come to you by just being present in the moment. So I feel like that could have been a sign for you, group 2 people. So that was a vision I was given yesterday. Now it is definitely saying to me that it's about being grounded in the moment. It's about taking the time just to be. I'm saying slow energy here. It's about being open to the signs. So when you're rushing, and I'm not feeling rushing here, but I'm feeling about things are happening slowly, or that you need to slow things down so that you can receive the signs and they can come to you. So here it's about hearing to feel the senses. So you're feeling your own senses. So whether you're feeling Taurus come in here to learn how to admire the beauty of the earth, the beauty of the surroundings. I'm bringing back that earth energy here. Taste the foods, smell the smells. It's about, really engulfing and being engulfed by the senses around you. Now, this can be on a physical level. It can be like the physical surroundings, but it can also be your spiritual ones as well. I've got that because we've got the insight crystal ball above it, right above, feeling the senses. So it's about heightened senses at the moment. So you could be finding that your empath abilities have really expanded or grown. You could be having more visions because we've got the crystal ball right there. So, and it is a heightened time actually at the moment. I'm feeling my visions of and I'm not really, I do have clairvoyant visions, but I'm more empathic and clairaudient. So, but I do get visions, and I feel like we're in a time at the moment where these are expanding. Like there's opportunity for growth and expansion, and we have the Jupiter card for you as well. So I feel like you're in this situation where we're really tapping into signs. We're really tapping into the energy of the body. Like you could be feeling the goosebumps on your arms. You could be really drawn to okay, the other thing that I'm bringing in for you group 2 is I had another download yesterday around animals. Something happened with animals and how animals are very psychic. Actually, this only happened, it was last night. I was watching a TikTok video and it was talking about animals being very intuitive and really following their intuition, and humans, not all humans do that. We have it just like all animals do, but we don't follow our intuition. Not everybody does. And this is what it's telling me. It's telling me that the intuition, the animal instinct intuition is really kicking up in level, and it's asking you really to tap in and engage with that. So that's that energy of being aware. It's awareness. It's awareness of your surrounds, of what's going on around you, and just being really like your hair stands on end or those kind of signs. So it's not just your signs like your clock numbers and your feathers and that. I feel the signs for you are more like body signs, tapping into your body signs, your intuition, your animal instinct intuition is what I'm feeling like you're really engaging in and tapping into. These are the signs that are coming up, and they're to give you the insight of your surroundings, safety, your security, all of those kind of things. It's funny how this is all coming together in that way, this reading, but it's really beautiful energy here, and it's sitting right next to a tiger, which is also, as we're talking about animal instincts and intuition is what I'm feeling. You're really tapping into those kind of signs, and that's where you're getting your insight. That's how it's coming in, but they're very heightened at the moment. Now it's also, we've got the Aspire card, so that's about being aspiring to be a certain way. It's about also being an aspiration for others as well. So it works both ways. So I'm also very drawn to the eye here as well, and that's telling me clairvoyant ability. So not only, like I said, when I said visions are heightened at the moment as well, there's opportunity for heightened visions, and we've got the Jupiter, which brings expansion and growth. So I feel like there is opportunity for clairvoyant, a lot of clairvoyant, and I cut myself off when I was talking about that. I moved on to something else. But the cards are also saying that and because it's sitting right next to the crystal ball as well, so you're getting these enhanced clairvoyant abilities as well. So it's telling me that you're following signs of your body, so your physical feelings, because we're also here, we're drawn to our senses. So we've got heightened senses going on at the moment for you group 2, and you're getting a lot of insight out of your own intuition, your animal instinct intuition, your body, your feelings, that kind of thing, but you're also getting it from visions as well. We've got the 2 vision cards up above there. Now I'm seeing here the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords is moving into smoother water. It can also be moving beyond boundaries, because we're being Taurus, we're sitting in those confines of those boundaries of safety and security, and not venturing much further than that. But this is saying that you could be either taking to water, being around water, going overseas, or it could be you're moving into smoother waters. So, and that's the 6 of Wands energy. So it's about moving out of struggles or hardships or things that you've struggled with or worried about. I'm feeling it's fear-based. Maybe there's things that you've been worried about. Maybe it could even be tapping into energy. But what I'm feeling is this energy around you is very natural, is what I'm feeling. It's natural energy. It's in built animal instinct, so it feels very natural to me. It feels, and you don't be fearful of a God-given abilities, is what I'm hearing here. So don't be fearful of things that is your God-given right. It's like all of us as animals have these instincts that we need to follow, and it's like, don't be scared of them, because it's part of you, it's part of who you are. And that's what I'm feeling going on about there. Now we've also got the Strength card, and the Strength is in reverse, and the Strength is saying that it's time to just let go and surrender. So surrender to your surrounds, surrender to your senses, surrender to your intuition, your visions. It's about just being really open to it. Don't be fearful, because I'm feeling like it's all about like safety and security. So, putting up your white light around you, but really finding safety and security within your heart, because that's also going to protect you as well. So letting go and just surrendering to the senses, surrendering, and even if it's not on a spiritual level, about, intuition and all of that kind of thing, and senses being developed that way, tapping into your 5 senses. So your 5 senses that we have on a physical level. I'm feeling that need to really tap in, but I'm also feeling that by tapping into those physical senses is going to help you enhance those spiritual senses as well. It's like strengthening them all, and it's really heightened time at the moment. Now we have the 7 of Swords, and that's in reverse, and that's about really just being honest with your feelings, being honest about what's going on around you. Generally, the 7 of Swords is about defending yourself, defending your beliefs, defending what you believe in, but it's in reverse. So it's saying it's about you really just tapping in and understanding that this is who you are, and not having to fight against that anymore. So just being who you are, and don't fight against it, because it's natural. It feels very natural to me, particularly because it's Taurus, and Taurus is that very earthy sign. It's all about the natural and the nature and the animals, and very, very earthy, very natural it feels to me. So don't be afraid of anything like that, because it feels very natural to me. Now I'm also feeling down the bottom, okay, we've got a little bit of warning. The warning card that I mentioned before, nothing to fear, because fear is the worst thing. I'm feeling like it's about feeling safe, feeling secure, and blocking out that feeling of, well, you shouldn't be blocking out any feelings, especially in this reading. This reading is saying you really need to get in touch with the feelings that you're feeling. If you're feeling something is not right, you need to listen to that, and that's what that warning card is. So if you're getting like the goosebumps standing on end, if you're getting a feeling of a certain situation or area is not safe, listen to that, and that's what that card is saying. And I'm especially saying, because we've got here that like this is a stepping stone goals, taking small steps to your goals. Yes, I feel it's appropriate for your reading, because we're about to, like I said at the beginning of the reading, where the tiger's slowly walking, it's slowly going. It's not running or in full hunt, full pursuit. It's kind of very slow, and that's what these goals are, taking small steps at a time. But I also feel like it's a walking a dark path. So it's about, and I'm not saying you're walking a dark path, I'm saying that tap into energies around you if something doesn't feel right. So if an energy feels dark, then trust your thoughts, trust your feelings, trust your senses is what I'm getting there with those 2 cards there. Now in that case, you need to, again, heart energy here. Nothing trumps bliss, love, joy. So you really need to focus on that, on surrounding yourself with that energy of love and bliss and trust and comfort. For you particularly, because it's that Taurus energy, it's about feeling safe. Is that so important, to feel safe, to feel strong, because we're the bull. So it's a feeling safe, and it's all coming from the heart energy is what I'm feeling with this Taurus. This Taurus energy is coming from the heart. So and again, the Taurus energy is very Venus, as in love of beauty, love of beautiful things around you. I'm getting that. So if you're really engaging in nature and looking at the earth as in how beautiful the earth is, and really on a physical level, just noticing how beautiful the earth is, where I had the vision to lay on the grass and just really just focus on what's going on around in the earth, and really just focus on the beauty of the earth. I feel that's strengthening your power and strengthening your energy. It's also overriding any fear-based energy that's around you. If you're tapping into that strong physical earth energy, because we're grounding here, I feel that's giving you like a superpower, as in making you very strong, protected energy. It's coming from the earth. It's coming from that sense of powering up from the earth is what I'm feeling for you around you, group 2. Outside, we've got the 5 of Cups, feeling left out, feeling out in the cold for some of you. And here it's about getting in control and taking your power back. So and again, back to earth is also grounding, being in nature, grounding. So it's about the visions that I had yesterday. For you, I feel your visions are, and your whole senses are heightened around you, group 2. What a beautiful opportunity for expansion and growth on a very soul growth area on the physical level, like your physical body. It's about really being in touch with your physical body, your intuition, your gut instincts, your visions, and really just taking your senses to the next level. So it's so Taurus, this reading, and it's so beautiful. The energy is just beautiful. So thank you so much for joining me, group 2. I will see you again next week. Welcome back, group 3. You've selected the koala, and that is all about taking a break. So we've got some breaking to maybe do things different or look into things, question things. It's about just taking a little moment's break to have a look at what else is around you. So let's get into your reading now, group 3. I hope that you find the answers that you need here. Okay, first of all, in the first top corner, we've got questioning why. So it's about getting more information, being methodical about and thoughtful, sitting right next to it. So it's about being really methodical about understanding every little aspect of something, about dotting all of your I's, crossing all of your T's, questioning everything is what I'm getting for you. There's that sense going on around you. Now, I had the vision of this black cat card yesterday. I can't remember what came with the vision though, so maybe it was just me tapping into your reading today, group 3. Now you've got some changes coming up around you, I feel, and these changes you need to make on your own. It's a very independent thing, a thing that's very personal to you, you need to think about yourself here. That's what's most important. So when you're making these changes, because I'm feeling a lot of cup energy, we've also got the soulmate energy, so it's related to other people. We've also got the Libra card here as well. Libra talks about Libra is other people around you. So we're balancing this energy of yourself, your needs, your independent needs on an independent level, balancing that against the needs of the people around you. So you've got a lot going on with the energy of other people around you, group 3. I'm tapping into a whole bunch of energy that's not just yours. It's about everybody else. So whether they're going through good things or bad things or whatever else, I'm feeling like you're tapping into that energy. You do need to take a moment to work out your own energy, where other people end and you begin. So I'm finding like there's maybe a blurred line there of what's yours and what's others. Could be a blurred line on what's somebody else's problems and what's yours. You could be very easily influenced by other people, or whatever other people are going through. Their energy could really just influence you easily. Like you could, and that could be a good thing or a bad thing. So it could be like you're very intuitive or you feel people's energy, you feel them. You could have that strong gift of that. But I feel you need to find the boundary of understanding what is your energy and what is somebody else's energy, is what the lesson is here for you that I'm feeling, group 3. Detach yourself has come up as well. So that's highlighting exactly what I'm saying there. So it's about detaching yourself and learning to understand what's your energy and what is somebody else's energy, and being able to detach yourself from that, because I'm feeling like you're a very empathetic person or empathic, and you can really get engulfed in other people's energies or situations, and sometimes you do need to detach from that energy because you can get right up in there, is what I'm feeling. Now we've got Mercury and Libra. So Mercury is all about the thoughts and the mind and the questioning. We've got the questioning going on over here. It's about wanting to know why something's happened. Very Gemini energy here. It's about understanding, and Libra being also an air sign as well. You've got very air energy going on around you, group 3, and that is all about wanting to know things, wanting to question things, wanting to learn things. It's an opportunity to open the books, even though we don't learn these days through old-fashioned ways. Sometimes we do, but I'm feeling like it could be you're learning, you're exploring, you're maybe taking a new course, you might be in the middle of studying, you might be thinking about studying, but I'm getting that thirst for knowledge or that thirst for understanding going on around you. Communication is another thing. We've got the Mercury card there, and that's all about advertising, marketing, social media as well. So it's about that communication, and that can be on a physical level by needing to talk to somebody, needing to express yourself, needing to use your words, but it could also be like interaction with social media as well. Down the bottom we've got the collaboration card, and that's a cup card. That's the 3 of Cups. So but that energy is giving me that need to really be around other people, to learn from other people, to express yourself, to communicate, to enjoy the company of other people, and then be able to detach yourself from that energy. So it's about being able to be in that energy and then cleanse yourself. I've got the cleanse card here. Cleanse that energy when it's getting too much, and understand that if you feel run down or tired after being around a lot of people, that it's just you accumulating or sitting in other people's heavy energy, and that's where you learn to need to detach yourself from that. Cut cords, because that's also a very sword energy that I'm feeling around you. Lots of sword energy. Even though I'm not seeing swords, I'm seeing cups. Cups are relationships and people and heart, but I'm feeling it's also about mental activity as well. It's about being able to cut cords, and that is like heartstrings, people that are attached energetic cords to you, because you're very nurturing, you're very healing, and it's like, they need that fix of your energy. So, and it's about you being able to walk away from that situation, cut the cord so you're not being completely drained, is what I'm getting for you, group 3, and being able to charge yourself up. So why I feel you do get a lot out of other people's energy, because you're very beautiful people energy around you, and it's people need you, people value your opinion, people get healing from just being around you. Your energy feels so beautiful. I'm seeing peaceful card down the bottom here, tranquil energy. You have this beautiful tranquil kind of healing energy that I'm feeling from you, group 3, but people can take advantage of that. So it's about being able to detach from where people are boundaries. It's about having boundaries and being able to detach from that, is what I'm feeling. Very flowy, very energetically, the energy is just so beautiful, and it's so flowy, but it does have its traps, and the traps being that people want to draw that energy out of you. So it's about just being and protecting yourself. So where I've just said that, it's about you need to put your boundaries up. So have boundaries and not allow yourself to be drained by other people at all times. I know that you're a gifted healer and you want to help other people, but it's about being able to help yourself, and this is the independent line here that you need to make. What's good for your health is not allowing other people to completely drain you. So it's about understanding those things here, and being kinder to yourself. So here you're giving to everybody else, but you're maybe a little hard on yourself, or you forget to give to yourself, and they sit diagonal, these two here. And that's about being independent, understanding your own needs, understanding what's good for you and your health, and giving back to yourself. So where you give to everybody else, it's about time to give to yourself, work out what you want. Now, lots going on around you. You've got this bigger cause, bigger mission. It's probably part of your purpose that you need to work with others. So in your birth chart, you'll probably find that you've got a lot of energy of Libra energy in your birth chart. So that's about working with other people. You may have a bit of Scorpio in there, about getting deep and personal with other people. You may have come from very Aries energy, where it's about being independent. So therefore you may be bringing in that energy of coming from selfish energy. You maybe could turn back to that at some times. You could sometimes feel yourself maybe being really driven by your own personal desires, but coming into this life, I feel the bigger cause, the bigger mission is learning to work with other people, learning to incorporate other people into your life, to collaborate with other people, but learning how to have boundaries against giving too much of yourself as well. So it's all a learning thing I'm feeling around you. I feel you have such beautiful energy, but it's all part of your learning, and this is your questioning, and it's in your learning. It's all part of your learning in this life, and all part of it. So here we've got through those cards. We do have the Four of Cups, and that's in reverse. So, and that's being receptive to other energies. I feel you already are. I feel you're very receptive to other people's energy, and I'm feeling like that's why I'm feeling generally the Cups is about being bored in a situation, kind of like this energy over here. It's about maybe just wanting more than what you've got, maybe looking for something a little bit more, turning things down because you're wanting something more, feeling that energy around you. But I'm also feeling like it's about being more open to your own personal needs and not the needs of everybody else. Even though I feel it's part of your mission to be around other people, incorporate other people, work with other people, I feel that's so important. But I feel it's very important for you to understand boundaries and being able to detach yourself from a situation. But I am still coming back to that whole opposing energy of Aries, and that energy of, you know, a life where you've come in, or you've come from a life where it's all been about you. So sometimes you can fall back into those patterns, is what I'm feeling there for some of you. But the energy around you feels very beautiful. It feels very tranquil, very flowy, very peaceful, very healing energy around you. And I feel other people feel that from you as well. You've got a lot of very close people around you. We've got the soulmate card, and the soulmate can indicate like a soulmate coming your way, or that you're around your soul group. But I'm feeling the energy of other people around you is what I feel around you, in a beautiful way. It's not all negative, but you can be quite compassionate and quite giving with your energy. You've got changes coming up because we've got the shift focus here, the shift of focus card. The crab card is all about, and the moon, as well as motherhood, mothering energy, nurturing energy, healing energy is what I'm feeling. It's also protective energy as well, sitting right next to a protection card. So it's about protecting your own energy and having your boundaries there, or like your bubble or your protection sometimes. So sometimes you need just to detach, de-stress, put yourself in this beautiful bubble and build your energy and let your own beautiful energy heal you for a change, is what I'm feeling. So you've got this change coming in here as well, this change coming up around you, making some changes, or you've got people around, the people around you are going through changes, and that can be very demanding on your time or demanding on your energy, is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. So Mercury here is about communication. It's about messages, travel. It can be here I'm feeling learning, because it's particularly because we've got the book card in the very beginning of the reading. So it's about learning to be something, learning to grow, learning to share your energy, learning to have boundaries, learning to work with other people. It's all about other people's connection here. So for some of you, you may be very independent. You may, like I keep wanting to come back to this Aries verse Libra energy. So for some of you may be very independent. You may be very self-focused, self-driven, self-motivated, but I'm feeling like you need to learn to engage with other people. You'll learn and you'll grow from that. You'll grow from being more receptive to other people. So being open to help from other people, being open to share with other people. That's that Scorpio energy I was talking about. So being very open to learn from others, share with others. It could be teaching as well, because we have Mercury. Mercury is all about book smarts, learning, teaching as well there as well. But I am feeling, so for some of you, where I keep coming back to that energy, it's not all of you. You're not all this Libra energy of sharing and loving to be social and that energy. For some of you, it's about very, very independent energy of you love your own company, you love your own time. But it's learning to, I feel it's a very important part of your mission to be around others, to learn from others, to learn to share and to grow from other people. So it's about learning to be that. Just because the cards or your birth chart says you're Libra doesn't mean you are. It means you're learning to be that. So that's what I'm feeling very strongly. But it's also about learning boundaries and learning to protect your own energy, because I feel you can be very easily drained by other people. You need to cleanse negative energy from other people. You need to get away from other people's energy sometimes and really just cleanse yourself and build your own energies back up. So thank you so much for joining me, group 3. I hope that you got some messages out of this reading, and I will see you again next week.